Good evening, basketball fans. You are looking at Wayne City High School in Wayne City, Illinois, where tonight it's boys high school basketball action and the home opener for the Wayne City Indians as they take on the Grayville Bison. I'm Randy Olson, joined courtside here by my sidekick Billy Rockett, former basketball official Billy Rockett, who seems to be enjoying his time behind the mic. Billy, good to have you here tonight, and we got a packed house here tonight.
Yes,
for this
we do.
It's
good crowd here. I'm surprised when I come in.
I'll tell you what. Well, they were feeding everybody tonight.
Yeah.
It's FNB night, Fairfield National Bank and Bean Capital Banking Center.
It's amazing what free food does, isn't it?
That's the truth.
I've been there and done that. I know.
Hey, I got some of my free food from them tonight, too. We had pork chops and chips and drinks, and it was great. So, yeah, a lot of people here for that. But a lot of people are here because this Wayne City Indian bunch is fun to watch. They are 3-1 on the season under new coach Jim Corona. And,
I read his resume today, and I believe I'd want to go down there and play for him.
Well, it's pretty lengthy, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Guy has been everywhere.
I believe he knows what he's doing, though.
I think he does. He's been doing it for over 35 years now. And to give you an idea how long he's been doing it, Billy, he was coaching high school basketball when I played. And you know I'm old.
Oh, wow.
So that was a long time ago.
Yes.
But, no, seriously, he and I talked about that on the Sports Couch a couple weeks ago when we were doing a pre-season interview with him. When Jim Corona was coaching high school ball at Vandalia back in the 70s, I was playing at Flora.
Home of the Vandals.
Yeah, he was coaching the Vandals, and I was playing for the Wolves. And Flora played Vandalia in a tournament game at it was either Taylorville or Shelbyville. I can't remember where. But they beat us, and they had a great player on that team by the last name of Orr. And so I asked him on the interview a few weeks ago on the Sports Couch, hey, do you remember a guy that played for you for the last name of Orr, O-R-R? He says, oh, yeah, that was Mike Orr. I said, well, yeah, that guy was great. He said, well, honestly, he only had one move, but he did it really well. And I said, well, we couldn't stop him, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, he's a very successful construction engineer or something down in Nashville, Tennessee, I believe. So, just one of many, many great basketball players that Jim Corona has coached through the years. He's also been at Effingham. He had a couple stints at Edwards County. He's coached college basketball. Like you mentioned on his resume, he's done stuff with the NBA. So, guy's been around, and Wayne City's blessed to have him.
Yes, they are.
And they're off to a great start, 3-1, having just finished in third place in the Christopher Thanksgiving tournament. They won on the road the other night at Christ Our Rock Lutheran School. So the Indians are 3-1, and you can see the officials and the captains for both teams as well as the coaches meeting there at midcourt here before the start of this game. Since you used to be a basketball official, tell us what that conversation is all about right now, Billy. What are you officials telling them right now?
Just basically the court rules. Sometimes you get into a gym to where they got a restraining line or something, which this right here is all wide open. So sportsmanship, and like I will be talking to you, I'll tell you get out of the lane. Now this is the way I did it. I will tell you, to get your hands off, stuff like that.
Yep.
If you don't listen to me, I'm going to call a foul on you.
All right.
I get to play all night long, but 2 or 3 fouls, you're going to be sitting on the bench. So it's the same captain's meeting for 30 times a year, but it's just like a quick refresher course.
Yeah.
And if you play in a gym like the old Mount Vernon Township High School, you tell the visitor, we got a restraining line.
Yeah, old Shagnon. Yeah.
Old Shagnon,
right.
And you explain the restraining line, and now if one of your teammates messes up, this is your fault because I've explained it to you and you're supposed to go back, and tell everybody.
Right. But
it's just basically a nightly refresher course. And, when we get into about January, February, I'll tell my guys, look, it's sportsmanship, and I know you're sick of hearing everything we say, night in, night out, but let's just have a good ball game, get a good flow, and then usually like right there you had 2 on each team, and you'll check out who the captain is.
Right.
And, if anything needs to, be taken care of on the court, that's the captain's job,
I wonder how that conversation went the other night before the game at Alton.
Oh, I don't know.
Apparently that talk wasn't taken seriously.
You know, I had one in Meridian one night,
Uh-huh.
and it was Meridian and Century, and I had 3 players on each team, and they wouldn't shake hands, and they wouldn't
really
listen to me. So I finally told them, I said, look, guys, I said, when I pulled up in the parking lot, there's 8 basketball goals and backboards out behind the school. I said, they're well lit, so if you guys want to go out there and play tonight, feel free. Because I'm not putting up that with here, and we're not leaving here, and I've got all night because I don't have to work tomorrow until we shake hands and tell me your names.
Yeah.
So finally they did, and then I told them, I said, you know what, if you guys are going to treat me like this is what way we're going to play it. By IHSA rule,
There you go.
you are allowed 1 warning for anything, and you get a technical. Right now is your warning.
We got Mr. Blondie here tonight. Did you do any games with Mr. Blondie through the years?
I did some games for Mr. Blondie. Yeah, I did.
Heard you probably did.
I was in the association that they had over at Benton, and Bobby got me my first varsity game.
Really?
Very first varsity game is at Cincinnati.
All right. Well, we're going to take a short break, let you hear from some of our sponsors. We'll be right back with the starting lineups and the play-by-play action of tonight's home opener for the Wayne City Indians as they take on the Grayville Bison. Stay
As a craftsman, Gordy had imagination and vision. As a business owner and machinist, he understood all the moving components and how important they were to making things work. When he dreamed of building his business, he knew he needed help. FNB provided the spark necessary to ignite his growth. That partnership has proven to be his best creation yet.
It's the heating season, and Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods remind you that they have fast, reliable propane delivery service to your home or farm. And if you need those propane bottles filled up, you can bring them to Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods for fast service. Looking for a wide selection of guns and ammunition? You'll find it at Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods. You can even search online through our website at WayneWhitePropane.com. And don't forget, we also have hot tubs and supplies for your hot tub as well at Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods, located on West Main Street in. Sometimes you need an attorney who can look out for your interest. Located just a short drive away in Mount Vernon, Olson & Reeves offer a free consultation to discuss your needs. Everything is discreet and confidential. At Olson & Reeves, they can provide you with consultation and assistance with traffic law and DUIs, estate planning, living wills, divorce, real estate contracts, personal injury and accidents, as well as medical malpractice. Call Olson & Reeves Attorneys at Law in Mount Vernon at 316-7322. Welcome back to Wayne City High School. Randy Olson here along with Billy Rockett as we're happy to bring you boys basketball action tonight from the Midland Trail Conference. Wayne City Indians against the Grayville Bison. Wayne City coming in at 3-1. Under new coach Jim Corona, the Grayville Bison under coach Brian Hucker are 0-2 to start the season. And the JV contest tonight was won by Wayne City by a score of 51-46. We're going to have the playing of the national anthem, so we'll take another quick timeout. Are you going out of town for a vacation or a weekend getaway? What are you going to do with your dog? That's easy. There's Jaggers Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. Jaggers Doggy Daycare is your one-stop shop for overnight dog boarding, doggy daycare, as well as dog grooming and obedience dog training. It's your dog's home away from home. They will thrive, and they'll get one-on-one attention by a great staff. More information is available on the web at jaggersdoggydaycare.com. Jaggers Doggy Daycare, 414 Main Street in Mount Vernon. The Wayne City High School pep band with their rendition of our national anthem this evening. And the giant flag comes down from the center court, which is quite an impressive scene here. Beautiful new school they have here at Wayne City, isn't it? I'm sorry, I had your mic down. Yes, it is.
Am I on now?
Yeah, now you're on.
Yes,
there.
it is a beautiful school.
What is this, year number 3 or year number 4? It all gets away from me.
Oh, gosh, I don't know.
Can't remember if it's third year or fourth year.
And a lot of schools are going to that flag in the rafters, and I really like that.
I do too.
I think Carmi started it, didn't they? Or
they might have been the first ones. I don't know. Fairfield's had theirs for a long time.
Yeah. Fairfield.
Let's meet the Grayville Bison. They'll be in the dark traveling uniforms. Black one, trimmed with red and white. Both teams actually have same school colors.
Number 11, 5'10" junior, Kenny Funkhauser.
Number 11 is Kenneth Funkhauser. He's a 5'10" junior.
At guard, number 15, a 5'11" junior.
Number 15 is Cole Neely. He's a 5'11" junior.
At forward, number 21.
Number 21 is
Arnaud Pecheur.
Arnaud Pecheur. And where'd you say he's from? Belgium?
Belgium.
Uh-huh.
At forward, number 25, a 5'10" senior, Brendan Cherry.
Brendan Cherry, a 5'10" senior, number 25.
And at center, number 20 is 6'1" sophomore, Braden
And
Hatcher.
number 20 is Braden Hatcher, 6'1" sophomore for Coach
be
Brian Hucker and
coach's son.
Grayville Bison. I would say so, yes.
And I know Cherry, he got a lot of playing time last year.
So again, they'll go with Cherry, Pecheur, Neely, Funkhauser, and Hatcher as the Grayville cheerleaders will do their opening cheer. And then I think we're going to turn the lights off tonight because it's a blackout night here at Wayne City. Everybody's going to have their
flashlight.
Well, you just have to use your phone, I guess, Billy.
I know. It's what they do at concerts anymore.
It's going to get dark here in a second. You're not scared, are you?
Oh, no.
I'm not afraid of the dark, are you?
No,
Okay.
I've got you here to protect me.
All right,
so.
okay. Yep, gotcha.
I've got Bobby Blondie here to protect me, you know.
Yep. I think the officials are checking you out. They're saying, is that Billy Rockett up there behind a microphone?
The one on the very left, his name's Corey, and I can't think of his last name. I did a regional with him in Carterville.
He's trying to figure you out. He says, I know that guy, but I usually know him with stripes on. What's he
yeah,
doing behind a microphone tonight?
I bet if I throw a referee shirt on, he'd know me.
He probably would.
There it is.
We'll let the fun begin. Starting lineups for the Wayne City Indians. Number 3, Andrew White, 5'11" junior. Kent Miller, number 22, 5'11" junior. Number 34, 6'1" junior, Travis Dickey. Number 5 is the outstanding freshman, Taj McKinney. Number 13 is Dane Horton, 6'1" senior. We're actually going to introduce 8 players tonight. Number 25 is Marcus Durham, 6'2" junior. Number 21 is Kyle Sledge, a 6'3" senior. And the number 8 guy in the 8-man rotation tonight, in no particular order, number 24 is Jarrett Lewis, 5'11" sophomore. And again, the Wayne City Indians are coached by Jim Corona. He's a legend in basketball coaching. Did a pregame interview with Jim before the game, and he talked about that 8-man rotation.
That'll keep him fresh legs, won't it?
Yeah, and he said he kind of likes to stay away from what you would call a starting 5. See if I can play a little bit of that.
We have a rotation, so we tell the kids every day when we go in, we're on an 8-man rotation today, we're on a 9-man rotation, it's 7.5. 7.5 means that one guy could get in if we get in foul trouble. So you're really in, but then again, you're not in. Tonight, we're an 8-man rotation, okay? So the 8 we got Dane Horton, Kyle Sledge, Travis Dickey, Marcus Durham, Kent Miller, Andrew White, and Jarrett Lewis, and Taj McKinney. So those are the 8. We have a rotating 8. You know, I learned a long time ago, I just hate the idea of a starting lineup. So we announced, if we'd had a 10-man rotation, we'd announce 10 kids.
There you go. So that's the little philosophy there by Jim Corona tonight on why they introduced 8 players tonight and the 8-man rotation. We are ready for the opening tip, and it's controlled by the Wayne City Indians. Travis Dickey has it in the front court. Dickey set a new school record the other night, making 9 3-pointers in the game up at Christar Rock. 9 3-pointers.
Well, that's 27 points right out of the gate.
It sure is. And he's going to go inside to Marcus Durham, and there's a whistle and a foul. Also during that pregame interview, Coach Corona pointing out that he's really only been working with the players now for 22 days. And look what they've done in 22 days.
Well, what's that Tony told us the other night? He did more than 22 days than Jim Boeheim could do in 6 weeks.
Great out-of-bounds play there to Marcus Durham as he gets the layup, and Wayne City's on the board at 2-0. And here comes Grayville with the basketball now. In the front court. The Indians get the steal. Taken away by Taj McKinney.
Foul on Cole Neely. Last foul was on 21, Arnaud Pecheur. Is that right? I'm going to let you pronounce it first.
Pecheur.
I'm going to let you pronounce it first and just say what you say.
Yeah, from Belgium, Pecheur. They have 2 transfer students on this Grayville team. Here's Dickey from the corner. It's off, no good. Rebound by Grayville. He's clearing it out of there is Braden Hatcher, and they'll bring it up on the dribble now. Bison lost their first 2 games of the season. That one's banked in.
Well, the bank's still open.
Yeah, Cole Neely, the 5'11 junior, banks it in, and it's 3-2. Wayne City in the lead. They have the basketball. I mentioned Grayville lost their first 2 games. They were beaten by Edwards County, and they were also beaten by Gallatin County. Here's a shot from the baseline. Good-looking shot there. Up and in by Marcus Durham. You know, Durham had some nice moves down at the tournament at Christopher, too, when they won that 3rd place trophy down there last week.
I thought they did very good in that. The teams that won 1st and 2nd was pretty tough teams.
Oh, yeah, they did. And they only lost to Christopher by 2 points.
Yes.
So, you know, they were very close to playing for the championship down there. Shot from the top of the key is no good by Hatcher. Oh, there's a rebound. Back up, no good. This time Dickey will clear it out of there, and here come the Indians. Andrew White has it out front. White on the dribble, penetrates, dishes it. Now they'll come in the corner. It looks like Grayville trying to do a little matchup, sagging man-to-man. That one's banked up by Horton, and it's no good.
Dane Horton picks up a foul.
A little too hard off the glass on his shot, and on the foul, the foul's called. 4-3. Wayne City in the lead here. They come back on defense. Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament here at Wayne City will be starting next Saturday. Yeah, not tomorrow, but next Saturday. And the pairings have been released, and you can see those pairings on our website at AreaSports.net. We will be here to cover a lot of those games with video streaming. Here's a shot out front. It's off, no good, by Neely. Offensive rebound by the Bison as they put it back up and in. It's Braden Hatcher, and I'm sure that Coach Corona not happy about giving up that offensive rebound there. Here's a drive down the lane by Andrew White, and a whistle and a foul.
Number 20.
On the line for 2 shots will be Andrew White after the foul on Hatcher. 5:19 to play here, opening quarter. Grayville with a 5-4 lead. White ties it up at 5 apiece on the first free throw.
A little left-hander there.
Yep. There were some earlier ball games played tonight in post-Thanksgiving tournaments, and Billy, as you get a chance here, you can work some of those scores in.
Johnson City beat Hamilton County 46-41. Sparta beat Harrisburg 63-32.
What's wrong with Harrisburg?
I don't know. Sparta's beat them. Steelville's beat them. I think they're I think they beat Redbud.
They play Trico yet in that tournament?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Trico and Steelville's tonight. That'll be a good game.
Yeah, probably will be. Here is inbound for Grayville. With it out front is Cherry. Looking down on the baseline, and the shot is up and it's missed point blank there, and rebound cleared out by the Indians. Ahead to McKinney. Tosh splits two defenders and jump ball's called.
It's a nice little spin move, but he was double teamed at the time, and he just run right into the other one.
And with the jump ball, the possession arrow gives it back to Grayville. 6-5, Wayne City in front here in the first quarter. About midway through as the shot's made out front. Three-pointer on the way by Cole Neely. And again, you can't take these guys lightly.
That's his second three-pointer.
You got to come out and play. It doesn't matter that they lost handily in their first two games. There's a good pass down low to Marcus Durham. And Durham used his size that time in the left hand to put it up and in. Durham's got a nice frame at 6'2".
Fouls on Brendan Cherry.
Used his body well on that play. Ties the game.
See, Bobby's still doing the one-hander.
Yeah, well, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, can you? That rule about signaling the scores table for the officials using two hands. Bobby's like, look, I've been doing it this way for 59 years or whatever. I don't think he's going to change now. 9-8 is our score after the steal. Indians have it. Here's a shot from White. It's good. Three-point bomb. Andrew White makes it 12-8. Back on defense again. Grayville with it with Neely. He'll put it up on a three ball. I'll tell you what, that guy can shoot out there.
Wow.
Got to get in his face. 5'11" junior Cole Neely.
He got 9 of the 11 points.
He's
all
heating
on
up.
threes.
He is heating up. It's 12-11. And make it 15-11 after the shot by
McKinney. That's the freshman.
Yep. He doesn't look like a freshman.
No, he don't.
Taj McKinney playing real well. Made the all-tournament team down at Christopher. When's the last time you saw a freshman make an all-tournament team?
Wow.
Doesn't happen too often.
No, it don't.
Foul underneath on the Indians, and that's going to send Mr. Neely to the line to shoot two shots. And that foul was called on Andrew White, his first. Second team foul on the Indians. And the free throw is good by Cole Neely. Into the ball game for Wayne City. Number 22 is Kent Miller. He's 5'10" junior. Part of that 8-man rotation tonight.
There we go.
That Coach Corona was talking about before the game. Second free throw is missed, tipped around and grabbed out of the air by Durham. He will clear it out. The Indians come and set up the offense again. Miller's got it. Drives down the lane, now dishes to the right side to McKinney. McKinney pass in the corner to Dickey. Three-pointers off the mark, no good. Rebound Grayville on the weak side, and they'll bring it back the other way. 15-12 our score. Indians lead it by 3. We're still in the first quarter with 2:59 left. Inside the lane, shot is blocked.
Grayville's not scared to take it to him.
No, they're not afraid to take it to the hole at all. That ball was blocked, and the Indians have it. Dickey out front. And a reach-in foul is called against Funkhauser, who has the assignment of trying to guard Dickey.
He'll be tired tonight then, won't he?
I think he will be. I think he will be.
You carry my bag to the bus. I'm wore out.
Into the ball game is Kyle Sledge for the Indians, number 21. Sledge is 6'3" senior. Here's Dickey giving it up to Sledge. He'll fire a three-pointer. That's good. Sledge bombs away. 18-12. Indians by 6. 2:23 left here in the first quarter. Almost a steal. Now it is, as Dickey has it for the Indians. Throws it ahead to McKinney. He had it blocked out of bounds, but it's last touched by Grayville. One thing I'm impressed with this Indians bunch is they keep their heads up and they look up the court. Billy, on those steals. You know, they're always looking to advance the basketball further, which is what you're trying to teach them. Pass in out front to McKinney. Tosh drives on his man, creates space, and they're going to call an offensive foul.
Yep. I've seen that one coming.
Used his arm a little bit there to try to create space. And he got whistled for it. (18-12) back the other way as Grayville has it, trailing it by 6 points. Out front to Neely. They go in the high post. Shot is short there by Hatcher. Might have got hit from behind, but no call, and the ball's going to go back to Wayne City. Some of the Grayville fans thought there was a foul to our right.
Yeah.
Here's Dickey for three. He's got it. Travis Dickey showing you just a taste of what he did the other night at that game at Christ-Our Rock up in Centralia when he set a new school record with 9 3-pointers. Here's a shot that's short by Hatcher. Rebound cleared out to Taj McKinney. Takes it down, puts it up, missed it. There's the follow by Durham. It's off the mark.
I like the way on that drive how McKinney protected that ball on his right side.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. Very good. And that's going to send Durham to the line to shoot a pair. He makes the first one.
That's Cole Neely. Cole Neely's second foul. They don't need him in foul trouble with 10 points.
Nope, the Bison need to keep him on the floor. You're right. Got an early score in South 7 play. Centralia leads Carbondale 10-8.
Rams are at Marion tonight.
Yes,
right?
they are. It's Coach Creel against Coach Gillespie tonight. We'll try to keep track of that one for you. We are approaching 1 minute to play here in the first quarter. And Grayville taking their time right now. And there's a steal down to McKinney. He puts it up and in. Taj McKinney with the bucket makes it 25-12. And the Indians starting to open this up a little bit. There's a drive inside.
Block.
Yep. That's going to be a blocking foul, and that was close. McKinney at the line, out there playing with 2 fouls. (25-14).
Foul was on Marcus Durham, his first.
And a rebound by the Indians. Back the other way they come with Miller. To McKinney. Goes down low to Sledge. And the shot is up and in. Good ball movement by the Indians. Very unselfish play. 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. Indians up by 13, 27-14. After one, Mount Vernon leads Marion 17-8. Mount Vernon will play tomorrow at the Edwardsville Shootout against St. Louis De Smet High School, which is coached by former Mount Vernon Ram and former SIU Hall of Famer Kent Williams. So Coach Creel will go against one of his former players tomorrow. As that shot is up and missed. As the horn sounds after 1 quarter play, it is Wayne City 27 and Grayville 14. We'll come back with second quarter action in just a
Underwriting on the Vines made possible by Fairfield Printing, Graphics, and Sporting Goods. You can support your favorite team with T-shirts and other team gear, including Sisney, Wayne City, Fairfield, Jasper, New Hope, and others. The new location features a larger showroom with more products and services being added. Fairfield Printing, Graphics, and Sporting Goods also does banners in a variety of sizes, as well as business printing needs like letterhead, envelopes, and business cards. Their website is fairfieldprintingandgraphics.com, and we appreciate their underwriting.
Welcome back to Wayne City High School. Randy Olson along with Billy Rockett as the Indians are in control here after 1 quarter, 27-14. Your thoughts of that first quarter of play, Billy?
The way Wayne City runs, I'd hate to see one of their practices.
You think they run a little in practice?
I think they run a little bit.
Yeah.
And you can tell them boys are in shape, too. When they get that ball, they go.
Well, some good ball movement there by the Indians in that first quarter. And again, as I mentioned, they always seem to have their head up, looking up forward, up the court, you know, when they get those steals in transition.
And then Grayville, they're not afraid to take it to him. Cole Neely, he's got 12 of the 14 points.
Yeah, Grayville's been playing hard, and Grayville led for a little bit.
Right.
But Wayne City's starting to click now, and again, they're using that 8-man rotation tonight, as Coach Corona alludes to, as a little finger roll by Taj McKinney. Makes it 29-14.
What's that boy going to be like in 3 years?
He's going to be pretty tough, I'd say. Keeps working hard at it. That shot is missed, but offensive rebound by Grayville. They'll get another shot at it. There's Neely with a long one. No good. This time rebound's ripped out of there by Dane Horton. Now here come the Indians. Ahead to White. Now to Dickey. Back to White. Bounce pass inside, and there's a foul from behind. A couple other scores for you. Fairfield leads Sisney at the half, 39-15. The Mules are rolling. They're still undefeated. They'll play tomorrow night down at Cesar. That should be a good one, Billy.
Yeah, it should.
Fairfield at Cesar. That's a new game on the schedule for both of them this year. Also after 1, it's Hillsboro leading Carlisle, 12-11. That's over at the Kaskaskian Classic in Carlisle. Olney leads Robinson 16-9 after 1 quarter. Again, you'll be able to check out scores from all these games later on tonight on our sports website at AreaSports.net. Shot from the corner is no good by McKinney. And on the rebound,
Kyle Sledge was over the back.
Sledge with the foul. We'll give it back to Grayville, length of the floor. That's the first foul on Sledge, and that's 5 team fouls on the Indians. We're in the second quarter. Wayne City leads at 29-14. Wayne City doing a lot of double teaming on defense now, Billy, as they swarm after the ball there. Well, did you watch much of the ACC Big Ten Challenge?
Yeah, I did. I tried to watch as many as I could. What did that end up anyway? It was like 4-4 and 5-5 and
7-7.
7-7. What did it? 7-7.
It was 7-7. Yeah. And had Purdue not blown that that lead that they had, the Big Ten would have taken it.
Yeah.
But Purdue let it get away.
Yeah.
Of course, Michigan State didn't help either. They
I know the
lost in overtime.
Yeah, Missouri Valley and Big Ten's been off last night, tonight.
Yeah.
Or no, last 2 nights they're starting conference play.
Start conference play Saturday. Yeah, you got it. There's a double team by the Bison against Andrew White, and a reach-in foul is going to be called. Indians are in the bonus, so
Fouls
White's going to go to the line.
Funkhauser his second.
.6:44 to go here in the first half as Indians lead it by 15. Andrew White, 5'11 junior. It's in and out, no good. Tipped around. Horton had it and lost it. Bison come away with it. Leave it out there for Neely. Neely to Hatcher. Hatcher's shot is off, no good. Rebound inside the lane. Turnaround back is partially blocked. Now loose on the floor, picked back up by Grayville. Neely will fire again, no good. And this time it's rebound by Dickey. He'll get it ahead to White. And it's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Wayne City.
He's talking just a minute ago about Wayne City doing some double teaming. They're feisty, Randy. They're feisty.
It's a good way to describe it. I like that word, feisty. Yeah, you got it. They are. Feisty like a cat.
They are.
Mm-hmm. Dickey over to White. He'll fire away. Missed the shot. Rebound, Grayville. Ahead to Neely. Down in the corner to Hatcher. He'll drive baseline and puts it up and in. Nice move there by Braden Hatcher. (29-16) now. Indians by 13. They have the ball. Taj McKinney with it.
A blocking foul.
I'll tell you what, he's got a quick first step.
That's on Funkhauser. It's his third, but I'm not sure. Yep. Number 11. So that's his third.
McKinney will go to the line. Yeah, Taj does not look like a freshman.
No, he does not.
Does not play like a freshman.
30-second timeout, Grayville.
All right, well, timeout on the court. We'll take one, too. It will be.
Riding on the Vine is provided by the Sports Zone in Fairfield, offering individualized classes and instruction in baseball, softball, basketball, as well as speed and agility. Membership includes unlimited use of both indoor and outdoor facilities. The Sports Zone is located at 204 West Delaware Street in Fairfield. The phone number is 599-5432, and you can find them on Facebook at the Sports Zone.
Back at Wayne City High School, Randy Olson along with Billy Rockett. It's Midland Trail Conference basketball action tonight. The Indians lead this one 29-16, and Taj McKinney at the line. Nashville Hornets off to a good start, and they're winning again tonight. They lead Mascoutah 22-15. Boy, Wayne Hardy's got him playing well, doesn't he?
Wayne's a good coach.
And they have not been giving up very many points. The other night, they only gave up 12 points for the entire game, I think, against Trenton Westland on their floor.
I think I've seen that score.
Yeah.
They've been 2 or 3 this past week that's been in the teens.
I'll tell you. Pretty stingy defense.
But Wayne, he did a good job when the girls played, when his daughters played and stuff, you know. And he's just a good coach. He's one of them types, got the personality that they listen, they play hard for him. And
Here's a steal by the Indians as Andrew White goes to the basket but traveled with it, and turnover to give it back to Grayville. Yeah, everybody always wondered that if Wayne got the chance to coach boys, what it would be like and how would he do? Well, I think that's been answered.
Yeah.
Did great last year and certainly off to a great start this year, and favored to go pretty far because they're loaded this year. Here's a drive inside, and slicing and dicing all the way to the basket there was Arnaud Pashur. And then on the other end, there's the answer back by Travis Dickey, 33-18. Yeah, foreign exchange student is Arnaud Pashur. Where'd you say he was from?
Belgium.
Belgium.
Foreign exchange students, they said.
Well, what do you think's of Grayville?
I don't know.
Compared to Belgium.
Yes.
Do they have a Huck store in Belgium?
I don't know.
Let's
see what's in Grayville.
I was trying to think what else they had
Huck's,
in Grayville.
a Subway.
Yeah. Got a Mexican restaurant down there now.
Yeah.
And they got a campground with a miniature golf course.
Yeah. That's new, isn't it?
Yeah. Pretty good food there, too. Here's a drive, no good. The follow is also no good by Funkhauser, but he's going to be called for the foul. And on Funkhauser, that's going to be
number 4.
Is it his 4th? Ooh, yeah. And that's going to be double bonus now for the Indians. We'll walk to the other end. Oh, I bet it's really a learning experience, though, for a student coming to the United States and to Southern Illinois, and namely a place like Grayville, and learning a lot about the culture here. At the same time, the students at Grayville probably learned a lot about the culture of Belgium too. Stuff you can't learn in a book, in a textbook, Seriously. They've had a lot of foreign exchange students over the last few years here at Wayne City and also in Fairfield and in Mount Vernon too. So
Benton used to have a bunch.
It's a cool thing. It is a cool thing. It's a learning experience, I think, as free throws made there by Dane Horton, 35-18. And we get another quick timeout.
Junior high, me and Bill Biggerstaff did officiated the very first game after it was built.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's neat. Back to live action. Ball's lost out of bounds by Grayville. Turnover, give it back to Wayne City. I was trying to look around the gym and see if there was any coaches here scouting or anything tonight that I thought we might grab as a halftime guest, but I'm not seeing any. Taj McKinney's shot is in and out, no good. There's the follow by Durham, back up and in. That makes it 37-18.
What's funny about that first game in junior high, we did the JV game. Bill said, I want you to be the referee instead of the umpire on it. And I said, why? And he said, because I want to blow the first whistle in the first varsity game. I'm like, oh, okay, I see how you work.
Okay. Durham with the turnaround, no good. Rebound Neely for Grayville. Go ahead.
So he goes to center court with the ball. I turn around, blow the whistle, and told them boys, let's get out of the huddle and go. So I blowed the first one.
You faked him out, huh?
Yes, I did.
Oh, Hatcher blows the bunny underneath.
He looked at me and glared at me.
That's a funny story.
There wasn't much he could do because I drove that night.
That's a great story. Down underneath to Horton. His turnaround is short, but I think he got fouled on the wrist.
A little bit of the wrist and the arm.
Yep. When you were reffing, Billy, were you reffing during a period in time when it was still required for the players to raise their arm whenever the foul was called?
No, I didn't.
So that's the way it was when I played. We had to always raise our hand whenever, our arm, our hand, whenever foul was called on us. And if you didn't,
maybe some of your good ball players that was like, how do you explain, like a real good kid, like they would do that.
Do it anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know. That might be something they might want to think about bringing back. I think it, a little bit of a humility there or whatever, and it maybe go a long way sometimes. Okay, yeah, I got him. I made a mistake.
Every once in a while, like I was carrying Mills one night and I called foul on the kid and he turned sideways and I was trying to get his number because he turned sideways and run right smack in head to head to another kid. And it knocked me for a loop. And he kept hiding on me and I'm like, I know you're over here someplace.
Wow. Drive baseline is no good that time by Grayville's Cameron Finch. Couldn't finish, and Wayne City will take it back the other way. There's a shot from the corner. Nothing but net for guess who? Mr. Dickey. How many's he got tonight?
8.
Not 8 3-pointers, 8
no,
points.
8, yeah. Durham's leading, and McKinney's got.
Yeah. There's Hatcher inside the lane. Turnaround shot. Got it. 41-20. Indians by 21 with 2:24 left here in the first half. Here's McKinney inside the lane. Durham on the follow, but Grayville there for the rebound, and they'll bring it back. Advance it ahead to Neely. Neely up on the glass and scores. 41-22. Yeah, Grayville not afraid to attack the basket.
No, he had a good first quarter, but that's his first points in the second quarter.
Well, like you said, he got into some foul trouble, and they need to keep him on the floor. A shot from the corner by Dickey, no good. Durham. Now to McKinney. He'll drive and take it up and in. Count the bucket. Scores and he's fouled. Yeah, you won't see too many freshmen do that.
No. That was on Arnaud. He had that open three. I thought he was going to take it, and the next thing I know.
Missed the shot. Rebound Grayville. It's 43-22 now. Minute 45 left in the first half. At halftime, we'll venture in and have some more scores for you. Top of the key, here's Neely. It's off, no good. Do have a final here. Benton has beaten Hardin County down at the Goreville Invitational. Benton 64, Hardin County 31.
They jumped out to a 9-0 lead, and Hardin County called timeout.
There's Durham off the glass and good. I tell you what, he is really improving.
Yes, he is.
Marcus Durham, 45-22. No good on the first shot, but a follow, and Grayville has it back. Here's stop and pop, and the shot is good by Finch. Count the bucket, and he's fouled. Stops the clock with 68 seconds left here in the first half, and that'll send Finch to the line for the and one. It's 45-24. Wayne City leads it. Looks like the pep band is all set up over there. Going to do some music at halftime. Maybe you might want to go make a request, Billy. Free throws missed by Finch. Indians have it. Here's McKinney.
There he goes. Most of them bands know, like what? Smoke on the Water and a bunch of them.
Yep.
Is the basket going to count on that?
Don't think it went in, did it?
Fouls on number 5.
Yeah, 2 shots there.
Finch.
2 shots coming for Kyle Sledge. As far as pep bands, you'd be hard-pressed to find a better pep band than the pep band at Flora.
Oh, really?
Yeah, particularly when it's alumni night.
Yeah.
And former band director, longtime band director, Harry Penry, whenever he is directing it, and the alumni, the former students come back and play. Oh, boy. That's
what's some of the more they do?
That's
Seems
pretty
like
cool. They do a lot of songs by Chicago.
Yeah.
You know, 25 or 64, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Knocked out of bounds by the Bison. We got 43 seconds left here in the first half. It's 46-24. Indians in front.
I wonder what it is about some of them songs. I mean, these same bands, they do them over and over and over, you know. Like, I don't know if it's a type of song that everybody gets involved or.
Nice dish down to Durham. He puts it up and in. 48-24. Again, unselfish play here by the Indians. Working that ball around. Got a whistle and a foul. And I think that's going to go.
Kent Miller.
I think you're right.
22.
Yes. Foul is on Miller, his first. 7th team foul. So now it's bonus time for the Bison. And at the line is the foreign exchange student.
Yeah, number 21.
Arnaud Pashur. And substitution there for the Indians as Kent Miller is going to take a seat and Andrew White comes back in. Yeah, true to his word, Coach Corona definitely running these 8 in and out tonight.
Free throw shooter gets his own rebound. Throw that 3 up.
Well, they're guarding Neely a lot closer out there on the perimeter now. Inside they go to Hatcher, and Hatcher knows what to do with it. 48-26. Hatcher's had a couple of those turnarounds now. Down to 8 seconds left. And almost stolen by Hatcher as he goes up into the seats. 4 seconds left. Yeah, they've extended the perimeter defense on Neely now. They've realized he can hit that 3.
Yeah.
So Indians are coming out on him now for sure. Here's the inbound. McKinney with a long 3. It's short. Horn sounds, and that's the end of the first half. Our score is Wayne City 48 and Grayville 26. And we'll come back and take a look at the halftime stats. We'll also pass along some halftime scores for you. All that and more coming up here on AreaSports.net. We will be right back.
As a craftsman, Gordy had imagination and vision. As a business owner and machinist, he understood all the moving components and how important they were to making things work. When he dreamed of building his business, he knew he needed help. FNB provided the spark necessary to ignite his growth. That partnership has proven to be his best creation yet.
It's the heating season, and Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods reminds you that they have fast, reliable propane delivery service to your home or farm. And if you need those propane bottles filled up, you can bring them to Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods for fast service. Looking for a wide selection of guns and ammunition? You'll find it at Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods. You can even search online through our website at WayneWhitePropane.com. And don't forget, we also have hot tubs and supplies for your hot tub as well at Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods, located on West Main Street in. Sometimes you need an attorney who can look out for your interest. Located just a short drive away in Mount Vernon, Olson & Reeves offer a free consultation to discuss your needs. Everything is discreet and confidential. At Olson & Reeves, they can provide you with consultation and assistance with traffic law and DUIs, estate planning, living wills, divorce, real estate contracts, personal injury and accidents, as well as medical malpractice. Call Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law in Mount Vernon at 316-7322.
Welcome back to Wayne City High School, where the Indians lead the Bison here at halftime of this conference game in the Midland Trail. 48-26 is our halftime score. The Indians lead it by 22 points. I'm Randy Olson courtside with Billy Rockett. And Billy, tell us about that first half statistically.
For the visiting Grayville Bisons, they was led in the first half by Cole Neely with 14 points. He had 3 threes. Braden Hatcher had 8 points. Cameron Finch, Arnaud Pachur had 2 apiece, and that was all the scoring for them. For the Indians from Wayne City, Dane Horton had 3, Kyle Sledge with 6, Travis Dickey 8, Marcus Durham 15, Taj McKinney 11, and Andrew White with 5. The halftime score 48-26. Nobody's in really any foul trouble with the exception of Kenneth Funkheiser of the Bisons. He's got 4. So,
all right, and you've got some final scores. Why don't you go ahead and pass those along, and then I'll have some partial scores here to share.
Okay, the finals I have is Sparta beat Harrisburg 63-32. Benton beat Hardin County 64-31. Johnson City beat Hamilton County 46-41. And I did get a JV game, Fairfield Sisney, 59-17 Fairfield.
Okay. Well, some other scores, games in progress. Mount Vernon leads Marion at halftime, 30-16. Centralia winning on the road at Carbondale at halftime. They lead 28-17, the Orphans over the Terriers. You know, a lot of people said, well, Centralia's going to be down this year. They're going to be rebuilding.
No.
They just got a good coach.
Yes.
All right, so they're up 28-17 on the road at Carbondale. West Frankfort leads Salem 20-10.
Is Centralia, I don't mean to bug in, but is Centralia still one of the winningest high school?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
I know there a few years ago it went back and forth between them and another school. I don't know. They never did. I was kidding some people from Centralia. I said, do you take the sign down each time that
Yeah, I doubt it. El Dorado leads Gallatin County 25-22. Fairfield leads Sisney 66-22. Carlisle leads Hillsboro 23-17. Effingham leads Mattoon 27-25. Red Hill leads Lawrenceville 29-25. So those are scores of games going on right now. Let's see. Here's some more. Altamont leads Vandalia 43-32. That was in that Centralia game where they lead Carbondale 28-17 at the half. It was a 16-5 run in the second quarter by the Orphans to propel them to that lead. Highland, they are leading Chatham Glenwood 50-42. Highland will be playing somebody tomorrow in that shootout at Edwardsville. I think Highland might be playing Carbondale tomorrow in that shootout. I know Carbondale plays at that shootout at Edwardsville before Mount Vernon. Yeah. Mount Vernon plays St. Louis DeSmet tomorrow at 3 o'clock at the shootout at Edwardsville. I
hadn't seen the schedule. The only one I've seen was the one that.
Yeah, I think it might be Highland that's playing Carbondale tomorrow. I know that they're there. But, yeah, it'll be quite a game as Kent Williams and his DeSmet team, the Spartans, take on the Mount Vernon Rams. And the Mount Vernon, went 4-1 down at that Pyramid tournament. And they're bouncing back, it looks like, with another win tonight over Marion, which will be the second time they would have beaten them this year.
So what team colors does DeSmet wear?
I think they're like a kind of a burgundy and gold almost. Kind of like, isn't it Robinson that's kind of that color? Yeah. Burgundy and gold.
But if it's up to Billy Rockett, he'd be in burgundy, but it'd be a different burgundy. It'd be burgundy and white.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what their colors are. I think it's burgundy and gold. Something like that. Yeah.
As in alma mater?
Well, I guess so. Yeah, yeah, maybe so, yeah. You know, at that DuQuoin boys tip-off tournament, did they have some teams drop out of that or what?
I don't know what's going on down there. I do know that.
Like they got the DuQuoin JV playing the Carmi JV.
And then there's a girls' game down there.
Yeah.
Is that all tomorrow? I know Carmi and DuQuoin's tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, they're only playing one game tonight. I think DuQuoin and Carmi's playing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, how was that? Anyway, Gallatin County and Carmi played at Carmi like November the 26th or something.
Yeah, like 10 days ago.
Yeah, and that counts in that tournament.
Counts in that tournament, which is just really bizarre.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I don't know. There's two JV teams are playing, two girls teams are playing, and
yeah, I don't know.
I know Hamilton County was in that.
You kind of wonder. Yeah, you kind of wonder if that DuQuoin tournament will even be there next year.
I know.
And you also wonder if the Alton tournament will be there next year.
Yeah.
For other reasons. So.
Exactly.
Hey, T-Town, they are rolling. Coming off that loss against Fairfield, they are leading Bree Central tonight 11-10, and I'm sure they're wanting to get back in their winning ways after taking that loss.
Has the
Fairfield
IHSA got a hold of that Alton video yet?
I don't know. I would assume somebody has gotten that to them, but I haven't heard any repercussions yet. But it's just odd to me that the school board decided not to really do anything about it. Because I think that, unfortunately, that's telling people that behavior is okay.
Yeah.
And if they're telling people that behavior is okay over in that neck of the woods, I think you can expect to see probably more of it, unfortunately.
That's what, yeah. And, you know, I know just from how programs are ran, there's going to be some Carmi, Benton, Fairfield, McLeansboro teams like that wouldn't go there.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah, there's going to be some teams that probably won't want to be in that tournament anymore. And, well, they were scheduled to play Jerseyville tonight, and that game got canceled.
Yeah.
So, hey, we'll take another short break. When we come back, we'll be ready for second half action here from Wayne City in just a minute.
Are you going out of town for a vacation or a weekend getaway? What are you going to do with your dog? That's easy. There's Jaggers Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. Jaggers Doggy Daycare is your one-stop shop for overnight dog boarding, doggy daycare, as well as dog grooming and obedience dog training. It's your dog's home away from home. They will thrive and they'll get one-on-one attention by a great staff. More information is available on the web at jaggersdoggydaycare.com. Jaggers Doggy Daycare, 414 Main Street in Mount Vernon.
Underwriting on the Vine is made possible by Fairfield Printing, Graphics, and Sporting Goods. You can support your favorite team with T-shirts and other team gear, including Sisney, Wayne City, Fairfield, Jasper, New Hope, and others. The new location features a larger showroom with more products and services being added. Fairfield Printing, Graphics, and Sporting Goods also does banners in a variety of sizes, as well as business printing needs like letterhead, envelopes, and business cards. Their website is fairfieldprintingandgraphics.com, and we appreciate their underwriting. Underwriting on the Vine is provided by the Sports Zone in Fairfield, offering individualized classes and instruction in baseball, softball, basketball, as well as speed and agility. Membership includes unlimited use of both indoor and outdoor facilities. The Sports Zone is located at 204 West Delaware Street in Fairfield. The phone number is 599-5432, and you can find them on Facebook at the Sports Zone.
Welcome back to Wayne City. Randy Olson and Billy Rockett courtside here for this Midland Trail Conference battle tonight, which is controlled by Wayne City here as we start the second half. Indians leading at 48-26.
You know, myself and the Grayville Bisons, we go back a long way. I did a lot of games in their tournament when they had it over there.
Did you really?
They was 1 year. Now get this. Every time I went to Wayne City, Woodlawn, Waltonville, Thompsonville, and I don't know how many other ones, the opponent was always Grayville that 1 year.
Is that right, really?
So then the semifinals of the Carmi Regional, I get Grayville and McLeansboro.
How about that? That's interesting.
That was one of the very few games I was ever nervous about.
Yeah, because you
I graduated from McLeansboro, and I had them 6 or 8 times that year.
Yeah. All right, shot from the baseline is good to start the second half by Cameron Finch for Grayville. Makes it 48-28. Well, of all these places you went to referee, particularly these tournaments and stuff that you went to, where would you rate the best hospitality room as the three-pointer is bombed by Travis Dickey?
Carmi.
Carmi?
Yep. Their home ec class cooked every day.
Really? Yeah, they got a pretty good hospitality room here at the Conrad Island tournament in Wayne City. Did you ever referee here for that?
Yeah.
Okay. They do a great job here, and a lot of the home ec people are involved. Another shot from the corner by Dickey, and right it down again.
Yeah.
He's ringing up those threes. He loves that left corner pocket there, doesn't
Some of the games I did down here in the Conrad was the, what do they call it, red eye special?
Yeah.
Did some of the red eye specials.
Yeah. It's not quite that bad anymore. The games are spread out a little bit more doable now, I guess you'd say. It's not too bad of a schedule like it was at one time. And that was knocked out of bounds.
Now, one year we was at Grayville, and there was a lady that opened a shop there that served barbecue. And they had barbecue this one night. That was the night after Thanksgiving, I think. And, boy, it was some of the best barbecue I'd ever ate in my life.
All right. Indians with the basketball. Andrew White, they're wanting to double team him. Goes into Durham in the corner to Dickey. 6:23 to go here, third quarter. 54-30. Indians in front. Durham in the high post has it taken away from him. Here go the Bison. Boy, how many steps did he get?
I don't know. He finally got him.
Yeah.
That year I had Grayville so many times. Do you remember back? I forgot what year.
Well, you know, he's from Belgium, so he was just doing the Euro step.
Exactly. But they had a real good baseball player that could. He was a pitcher. I can't think of his name. Yeah, he come up to me during the captain's meeting. And he goes, "Hey, Ref," and I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "What are we going to do this summer?" I'm like, "I don't know. I've spent all winter with you." Dickey again.
Dickey with a three-pointer from the right corner pocket.
There's
that time.
5 of them. What did he hit the other night?
9. 57-30. Dickey with the steal. Throws it ahead to White. White to the glass, scores. And timeout. And we're going to have some rotation there as good job by the Indians. And it looks like it's going to be a full timeout. We'll take a timeout too and be right.
As a craftsman, Gordy had imagination and vision. As a business owner and machinist, he understood all the moving components and how important they were to making things work. When he dreamed of building his business, he knew he needed help. FNB provided the spark necessary to ignite his growth. That partnership has proven to be his best creation yet.
Back at Wayne City High School, you see Coach Jim Corona in the huddle and, you know, up by 29 points, but he's still coaching just as hard as when the game started.
By the looks of him, it looks like he's down by about 1 to 3, don't it?
Yeah. Yeah, just trying to urge him to do better and get better.
Yeah.
And, again, he's only been with these guys for 22 days as he was a late hire in the summertime, and what a great hire he has been for Wayne City High School. The knowledge that he has about basketball, the experience that he has, the number of players he's worked with through the years, it's pretty remarkable. Span of over 35 years. Here's Hatcher in the lane, and he's going to be fouled from behind, and so I'm going to go on Horton.
Dane Horton second.
Out of bounds to the Bison as Neely will trigger it in. Been a great crowd here tonight, and they're sticking around. They're enjoying it. This Indians bunch fun to watch. Pass went inside to Neely, and he was fouled on the reach-in. Indians come in at 3-1, looking for their 4th win tonight.
Taz McKinney's tried to sneak in there, but that third official will catch you every time.
Here's a shot from behind the arc, and that's no good. By Pashur. Back the other way come the Indians. White has it. Now it's McKinney. Almost a steal. White gets it back, though. Tries to go to Durham. It's knocked around and picked back up. Now Dickey has it in the corner. Over to Durham, and we got a timeout called as Coach wants to work on the offense there. They were kind of out of sync there a little bit.
Yeah, he was. They were sitting there he didn't like.
Yeah, so they're going to talk about it, and while he talks about that, we'll talk about this. Be right back.
It's the heating season, and Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods remind you that they have fast, reliable propane delivery service to your home or farm. And if you need those propane bottles filled up, you can bring them to Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods for fast service. Looking for a wide selection of guns and ammunition? You'll find it at Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods. You can even search online through our website at WayneWhitePropane.com. And don't forget, we also have hot tubs and supplies for your hot tub as well at Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods, located on West Main Street in.
Back at Wayne City, it's going to be Indians ball after the timeout. Get an update on the Mount Vernon game. Rams lead Marion by 20. After 3 quarters, it's 44-24. Mount Vernon. Here's a dish inside to Durham. Durham with the shot, scores. 61-30.
That boy's hard to shut down.
Marcus Durham at 6'2", and he uses that body well. A good post player.
He is.
And that's off the fingertips of Bison, and it's going to be Indians ball.
That was off a Grayville cheerleader.
You got to be alert over there.
You do.
Again, we'll have these final scores posted for you later on tonight on our website at AreaSports.net. Dickey down low to Durham. Off the mark. Rebound by Horton. Back out to White. He'll fire away. No good. Rebound this time Neely for Grayville. Ahead on the dribble. They are really extending their perimeter defense against Neely, not letting him square up to get that shot anymore from behind the arc like he was in the first quarter. At halftime, West Frankfort leads Salem 31-17. Yeah, that's a good game for both those teams to play. I mean, that's two schools that, that's just a good game for them to play. It's different conferences and stuff, but I like the fact that they're playing each other, as that shot is nailed from the corner by Braden Hatcher. 61-33 after the tray by Hatcher. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Hatcher, sophomore, he's going to be a good ball player in 2 years.
He is. Yep. He's got some size on him. Inside Durham. Missed it. Tipped out and out of bounds by Grayville. It'll be Indians ball.
Seen in that Benton and Hardin County game, Hardin County had 14 turnovers in the first half.
In the first half?
Yeah,
that'll get you in trouble.
Yeah.
Of course, the Benton defense probably had something to do with that.
Exactly.
And he just stepped on the line, didn't he?
Did he get confused with the volleyball line, or?
I think it was an inadvertent whistle.
Oh,
yeah, the official got confused with the volleyball line. Now, McKinney, that one's knocked away, picked back up by the Indians. Here's Dickey with it. Bounce pass inside to Miller. Scramble and picked up by Grayville. Actually, Sledge had the ball, lost the handle though. Boy, that ball is a hot potato right now, and somehow the Bison get it to go. 61-35.
Funkhauser had a high dribble on that, but he kept his hand on the top.
Durham wasn't looking for it.
Around.
He had turned his back. And on the other end, there's a drive behind the back and a layup by Clark Anderson. Not Anderson, I'm sorry, Braden Hatcher.
That was a highlight reel.
That was a great one there by Hatcher, the young sophomore. Dickey with it for the Indians. Inside the lane, and there's a push.
There's always something about them coaches' sons. You know it?
Well, you mentioned coach's son, but it's actually not exactly the same name.
What is it?
No, it's Hatcher and Hucker.
Oh, I thought he was coach's. Oh, it is. It is. Yeah.
Yeah, Hucker and Hatcher. You're close.
I'm close.
You're close.
Funkhauser just fouled out.
There's a nice out-of-bounds play, and a layup and in is good by Mr. Dickey. 63-37. Drive on the other end, no good. And the offensive rebound and stick back by Cameron Worley. He's the right place at the right time.
Yep.
Here's Dickey from the corner.
Well, let's put it this way. He plays like a coach's son.
Well, there you go. I'll give you that. Give you that. Yeah, absolutely. 2:18 to go here in the third quarter.
Did you get the Fairfield final?
Yeah, I did. And it was like 66-31.
66-31.
Yeah. That's right. Hatcher bombs away, top of the key. And timeout again. Called by Wayne City. I'll tell you what, Coach Corona is, he again is using this as a teachable moment.
Yes.
Even though his team is up by 21 points, he's finding ways and things that the team can improve upon, and this will go a long way in helping them down the road, when they face other opponents.
When they face somebody that's as good or better than them, that is where the difference will be.
Yep.
Chester Beach Lovejoy, 75-55. That Trico-Murphy tournament. That Trico-Murphy tournament has been spread out all over the place. They play at Trico, they play at Murfreesboro, they play at Lovejoy, they play at St. Louis.
Yeah, see, I don't understand that either. I mean, how can you coordinate that? How do you handle that as far as the ticket gate, officials? I mean, all the logistics of trying to do a tournament that way, I don't get it. I just simply don't understand that. But, oh, well. Back to live action.
Sledge went to Azumi's position and fell down.
Miller has it. Out to Dickey. Into Durham. Shot from the elbow is up and in by Kent Miller. 65-42. Under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. There's Worley from the corner. It's no good. Rebound by Dickey. Ahead to Miller. Ahead to McKinney. And that's how you run the fast break. 67-42. Indians looking good in transition on that one.
Looked real good.
There's a shot off the glass. Rebound by Durham. He's going to throw it ahead to McKinney. Lost the ball. Stolen away by Grayville, then stolen back by McKinney. And now the Bison regain it. And the shot is put up and in by Pashur. And he'll go to the line.
Fouls on Kent Miller, his second.
Well, I wonder what he thinks of American high school basketball as opposed to Belgium.
And when it comes, I know in the international rules, your free throw lane's wider and different things, but I don't know about high school. I don't know.
And I wonder if he played in crowds this size.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is this crowd considered a big crowd to him or a small crowd to him? I don't know. Be a good question to ask the young man. Here's Dickey from the corner. No good. Chased down the corner by Horton. It's grabbed by the Bison, and Neely has it. West Frankfort and Salem. Shot put up and in by the Bison. 67-46.
That one was by Hatcher, who I thought all along for an hour, the coaches said, oh! We could have called that one a charge from up here, couldn't we?
Yep.
Just Taz's
Taj. Yeah, Taj McKinney. Kind of like Taj Mahal,
Mahal.
Yeah. Got another score from Goreville after one quarter play. Anna Jonesboro leads the host Black Cats 20-14. There's Hatcher down underneath, no good. Rebound Dickey. Gets it out to White. Down to 5 seconds to go. Goes to Durham. He'll fire away, and he got it just as the horn sounds to end this third quarter of play.
Counted as a 2.
Yeah, good basket there by Marcus Durham. After 3 quarters of play, it's Wayne City 70 and Grayville 46. We'll come back with fourth quarter action in just a moment.
Are you going out of town for a vacation or a weekend getaway? What are you going to do with your dog? That's easy. There's Jaggers Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. Jaggers Doggy Daycare is your one-stop shop for overnight dog boarding, doggy daycare, as well as dog grooming and obedience dog training. It's your dog's home away from home, and they will thrive, and they'll get one-on-one attention by a great staff. More information is available on the web at jaggersdoggydaycare.com. Jaggers Doggy Daycare, 414 Main Street in Mount Vernon.
Okay.
And I was trying to figure out, I'm like, did I miss a free throw someplace? And they changed it.
They agreed with
Do
you.
you know, that third quarter, the scoring was 21-20. So they was 41 points scored in it.
That's
Wayne City outscored him only with 1 point.
a lot of offense in that quarter.
That's a lot of offense.
So Grayville held their own with the Indians in that quarter.
That's probably why Coach Corona had 2 timeouts in that quarter.
I think so. As we start the fourth quarter, there's a drive to the lane by White. It's no good. Rebound Grayville, and they'll take it the other way. Neely with it. That's stolen away by Dickey. Dickey ahead to White. They'll wave that off.
On the floor.
Mm-hmm. Be out of bounds to the Indians. Coach Corona's actually living in Mount Vernon.
Oh, he is.
Yeah,
I was going to ask you earlier, but I forgot.
Talked to him before the game. Asked him where he was living at, and he's living in Mount Vernon. Here's Dickey. Off the mark, no good. Rebound, Horton. Back up, no good. And rebound by Grayville. Stolen back by the Indians. McKinney, coast to coast for the layup. 71-46. 7:15 to play in the game as the layup on the other end by Arnaud Pouchore. .48. Here's a bounce pass down to Durham. Off the windows, good. He got soft hands, doesn't he?
He does.
A good job of catching that ball in traffic and doing something with it. That's almost a steal. Now a shot from the corner by Hatcher's no good. Durham with the rebound for the Indians. Gives it up to White. Now to Dickey. Now to Horton. He's double teamed and he's going to be fouled. I don't know if it was Worley.
Worley.
Yep. Third team foul this half on the Bison. That was close to a 5 count, but they do get it into McKinney. He goes to Durham. Back to McKinney. Elevates for the shot and got it. 75-48.
He just don't play like a freshman.
No, he does not. 6:11 left in the game. Here's another steal. McKinney takes it to the rack. Missed it. Durham with the rebound. Sticks it back in and he's fouled.
I might have to use my fingers and toes after a while to get how many he scored.
Well, and you know, we're not actually keeping rebounds, but if we were, I know he's definitely double digits in rebounds too. You got a double-double going on for sure. We got timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well and be right back.
Underwriting on the Vine is provided by the Sports Zone in Fairfield, offering individualized classes and instruction in baseball, softball, basketball, as well as speed and agility. Membership includes unlimited use of both indoor and outdoor facilities. The Sports Zone is located at 204 West Delaware Street in Fairfield. The phone number is 599-5432, and you can find them on Facebook at the Sports Zone.
Score update there.
Got one from
Billy?
way down south.
All right, what's
Crab
that?
Orchard 59 and the Pope County Pirates 48.
Did you ever do any games down Pope County way?
Yes, I did. Did one. Yeah, you have to watch for deer down there.
The deer outnumber the people in Pope County.
They told me they
that's
said
a
now
fact.
if now we got hills and hollers down here. If it frost, we won't have that game.
Hills and hollers, yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it comes a good frost down there, they can't have a game. It's slick.
Too slick. Yeah. Durham good on the three-point play. 30-point lead by the Indians, 78-48, with under 6 minutes left in the contest. And we got a whistle and a foul underneath. Got an update on the T-Town Bree Central score. Wooden Shoes lead Bree Central 27-23 at the half.
You know that where's that played at? That's a hall between them two schools.
Yeah, you know that is. I'm not sure where they're playing that at. Nashville is the winner tonight over Mascoutah. They win the Trenton Westland Tip-Off Classic, going undefeated in that tournament as they defeat Mascoutah tonight 52-34.
I'm not sure what our discussion here is, whether the foul was on or.
Neely's going to be at the line for the Bison.
They give it to Travis Dickey.
Rebound by Horton, clears it out to White. Skip pass over to Dickey. His shot's no good. Rebound Durham. Back up and in. I'll tell you, Durham's a rebounding machine.
He is.
80-48. Neely has it for the Bison. Inside to Hatcher. Shot won't go. Hatcher gets it back. Misses it. Rebound, Taj McKinney. Ahead to Dickey. Missed it. Durham's there again. Top of the key is White. No good. Dickey tried to save it, but it goes out of bounds. It'll be Grayville ball. Yeah, I wish we were keeping rebounds. I'd like to know how many Durham has, you know.
If let's keep rebounds, I'd have to have another one for points.
Yeah, that's right. For sure. I'm not so sure he's not closing in on 20 rebounds. I'm being serious.
And how many is
Hatcher sticks it back up and in.
Is offensive.
80-50 with 4.5 minutes to go in the game. White in the front court for the Indians. Again, that Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament will be here at Wayne City a week from tomorrow. Starts Saturday the 8th as Durham scores another bucket. What's he got now?
28.
28. Unreal. Shot from the corner is no good.
Murfreesboro defeats North Tech 68-37 in the Trico Murphy tournament.
Here's White. Down to Horton. He scores. Again, good ball movement by the Indians. And if you're Coach Corona, that's what you like to see. And there's a steal and a pass, and great shot there by Andrew White. Yeah, moving the basketball in transition. And some more of the Indian underclassmen are going to get to see some action here, it looks like. That 8-man rotation just going to get expanded now with 3.5 minutes to go in the game, and the Wayne City fans give a nice round of applause to those guys on the court. They appreciate the basketball they've seen played tonight by the guys in white. And in the game for Wayne City is going to be Jarrett Lewis. Kent Miller also out there.
That foul was on Taz McKinney. It's his 4th, but they cleared the bench. So
Lucas No is also in there, a freshman. And Clark Anderson also on. Durham is still out there for the time being. The Indians bring it up. Miller has it out front. Inside the lane, down to Durham. Shots missed. Back up and in on the offensive stick back there.
Number 24.
Yep, that's Jarrett Lewis. Makes it 88-52. There's a layup up and in by Grayville as Arnaud Pecheur puts it in, and the Bison are going to clear the bench here. What do you got? Mount Vernon wins it. The final over Marion, 58-31. 58-31. Mount Vernon wins it over Marion, their 2nd win over Marion this season, and improves the Rams to 5-1. And tomorrow they'll take on St. Louis de Smet over at the Edwardsville Shootout, coached by former Ram and former SIU great Kent Williams. That'll be a neat matchup tomorrow. And there's another bucket by Durham. And he's just a man among boys out there right now.
Corbin Andrini got the foul.
90-54 with 1:59 left.
Altamont falls to Vandalia 80-68.
Hey, that's a big win for Vandalia because Altamont's got a pretty good team. And a big round of applause for Mr. Durham as he's going to leave the game. Checking in for him is Noah Cooper, sophomore. So Durham had what, 30 points? I think that's right.
Let's see.
At least 30 points.
31, I think.
31.
We're looking at it real quick.
Yeah, because he made that free throw.
That free throw
well.
made 30,
Yeah. All right. Grayville with the basketball. They got a lot of new names out there, and there's a shot by one of them, number 13. That's Landon Arthur. He's a sophomore. He missed the shot. Rebound by the Indians.
We've got the benches cleared. Let's hit them threes. There you go. There's one.
Nope, that's out of bounds. It's going to go the other way. Well, again, it's going to be another impressive win here for Wayne City. They're going to improve to 4-1 on the season. And got some big games coming up. And, of course, like I said, the Conrad Island tournament starts a week from tomorrow. You got a lot of teams in that. You got Gallatin County. You got Red Hill. You got Weber Township.
DuQuoin beats Carmi 45-40. Did you get that one?
No, 45-40. Okay.
Yeah.
Around the perimeter, the Indians are working it. Lewis to No. Try to dish it down low. They do. Nice wraparound pass there. And the shot is up and in by Noah Cooper. 93-54. 19 seconds left. It's out of bounds.
Well, the clock's still going.
Yep. I think they realize the clock is running. That's going to be the ball game. Final score. Wayne City wins it 93-54. Big win for the Wayne City Indians and Coach Jim Corona, improving to 4-1 on the season. And Billy is going to work on our post-game stats. We'll come back and share those with you and have some post-game comments. And we'll come back and wrap this up in just a moment here on AreaSports.net.
As a craftsman, Gordy had imagination and vision. As a business owner and machinist, he understood all the moving components and how important they were to making things work. When he dreamed of building his business, he knew he needed help. FNB provided the spark necessary to ignite his growth. That partnership has proven to be his best creation yet.
It's the heating season, and Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods reminds you that they have fast, reliable propane delivery service to your home or farm. And if you need those propane bottles filled up, you can bring them to Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods for fast service. Looking for a wide selection of guns and ammunition? You'll find it at Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods. You can even search online through our website at WayneWhitePropane.com. And don't forget, we also have hot tubs and supplies for your hot tub as well at Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods, located on West Main Street in.
Welcome back to Wayne City High School. Randy Olson along with Billy Rockett. Our final score here tonight, Wayne City wins it over Grayville 93-54. The Indians improved to 4-1 on the season. Grayville drops to 0-3. And tell us about it statistically there, Rocket Man.
Well, I've got my shooting socks off, so I think I've got them all totaled up.
All right.
For the visiting Grayville Bisons, they were led in scoring by Braden Hatcher with 22 points. Cole Neely come in second with 16 points. Arnaud Pecheur had 8. Cameron Finch had 4. And Kenneth Funkhauser, who fouled out, had 2. And Cameron Worley had 2, with a total of 54. For the hometown Wayne City Indians, Dane Horton had 5. Missed one here. Kyle Sledge had 6. Travis Dickey had 19. Marcus Durham had 31. Taj McKinney had 18. Andrew White had 9. And Jarrett Lewis, Kent Miller, and Noah Cooper all had 2 apiece for a total of 93 points.
Great job there, Billy, on the stats and on the color commentary. Again, a well-played game by the Indians. I know there were some things that Coach Corona wanted to work on. He used some timeouts to do exactly that, some teachable moments. And,
he did that third quarter, got a little raggedy, you know, and they let a kid hit a 3 down there in the Hatcher. He hit a 3, which was his second 3 in that quarter, and he immediately called a timeout and said, hey, and I guess the timeout helped because between that and clearing the bench, Grayville only scored 8 points against their 24 in the fourth quarter.
But this is a fun team to watch. I mean, they really are a fun team to watch. And so if you've not gotten out to watch the Indians play yet in person, you need to do that, okay? Because they play hard, they play together, and you know, they're just they're playing a good brand of basketball. I think it's fun to watch. So get out and support them.
I was going to see, when do they play? Okay, on Friday night they play Red Hill. I was wondering when they played Red Hill in that
tournament. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. All right, well, we're going to wrap things up here from Wayne City. And don't forget, we'll be on the Sports Couch tomorrow morning. As Danny will be joining me in studio, we'll be talking to a number of coaches, including Brian Gamber from Woodlawn, Phil Lieb from Flora, Scott McElravy from Fairfield. And we'll probably talk to Coach Doug Creel from Mount Vernon as well. And who knows who else we might have on the show. So,
I'll tell you a little story about Brian Gamber real quick before we go off
ahead.
the air.
Sure.
Brian wasn't very old. He was probably real young in grade school. And down at the Mount Vernon High School games at the time, you could buy, it was like you buy a ticket, and then they draw your name, and you had a chance to do a layup.
Yeah.
What was it, free throw and 3-point or something?
Yeah.
Well, a friend of mine come to that ball game with big old cowboy boots on, and I had tennis shoes and a Nike outfit on, and they drew his number.
Okay.
So he said, just take this and go over there at the scores table and tell them that, you know, it was you. And I'm like, all right. So I went over there, and Brian Gamber was the other one.
Okay.
We both hit the layup and a free throw, and that's as far as we got. and you know, with me working at Continental Tire and living in Mount Vernon at the time, there's a lot of people knew me, and I was catching a lot of flack over the little kid beating me.
Yeah, I bet you were. That's funny. That's a good story.
And it's just funny now, all these years later, you know, he's grown up, went to, you know, to high school, college, and in adulthood, and being a high school coach now, you know.
Yeah.
That's
a great story. Yeah. He's doing a good job out there at Woodlawn, too. They sure are. So we'll visit with him tomorrow morning on the Sports Couch along with those other coaches. So join us for that. And be looking for all the scores of the other games around the area on our sports website tonight here at AreaSports.net. So for Billy Rockett, I'm Randy Olson saying thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Again, the final score here from Wayne City. And the Indians win it over Grayville 93-54. And so long.